Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm your autoimmune health coach, Emily Brown. This video is all about using herbs to treat your autoimmune symptoms, so stay tuned. So a couple of years ago, I was at a home yard sale, and I love these things because you just never know what you're going to find when you go to these places, and when people are emptying out their homes and getting rid of stuff they haven't used in a long time. And I'm kind of a thrifty shopper, so I ended up going to this yard sale, and actually it was an estate sale. So they were selling everything in the home and trying to get rid of as much as possible. Well, as I went through the home, went through the front door, browsed around, and then got to the back of the house, and there it was just like, you could hear the angels singing, at least for me, because I saw this table of books, like all of these books, and I was just in heaven because I just love reading and learning new things. Well, I was checking out the books and I came across this book called Proven Herbal Remedies, and it was this tattered cover and it looked like it hadn't been read or touched in a long time, but I was just so excited because I'm all about natural health and trying to find remedies that are from the earth and as natural and as pure as possible. And while I do believe that modern medicine is necessary and there are some great solutions out there, I also am a huge proponent of trying to find ways to heal yourself naturally. And when it comes to autoimmune conditions, there are so many moving parts that have to be addressed. So when I picked up this book, I was really excited because I saw so many different modern diseases that have been addressed in the book, and different herbs that could possibly be used to either ease symptoms or cure it altogether. So I was just so excited when I saw this book, and of course I bought it and brought it home and just devoured its content, and I still have it. Oftentimes it's just right there by my bedside, so whenever I want to look up something and that I come across on the internet, I will open it up and see what it has to say about this herb. So the book was written and published in the 1960s, actually, so I'm always really intrigued by something that came before my time. And I was just very excited to see so many different remedies and concoctions and tinctures that you could possibly use to treat some modern ailments. And there's always a disclaimer when it comes to using herbal medicine that you should never use it in replace of medical advice or a prescription. You always want to make sure you're consulting with a medical practitioner, your family doctor, whoever is treating you, if you are being treated for a condition, because it's just so important. There may be some contraindications with the herbs and some pharmaceutical drugs. So you just want to be very careful when you're introducing natural elements to your healing treatment. So I'm always encouraging, whether it's my clients or people that I know and friends, if you're going to use an herb or try to treat your own symptoms, you just want to be very careful and cautious and move forward slowly, and always pay attention to your body and how it responds when you introduce a new element, no matter what it is. So I say that as a disclaimer for this video as well. Now, this video is not meant to argue the merit of using herbal medicine or allopathic medicine. I believe it's up to you to decide what is best for you. And I'm always just an advocate for knowing your body and knowing and listening to it, being in tune to what it is saying to you. But if you're considering herbs, it's really important to remember that herbs have been around. Herbs as medicine has been a method of treatment for many years. I mean, it goes back to ancient civilizations. And of course, they didn't have a modern medical system that we have today. So our ancestors had to rely on what the earth was providing in order to treat various conditions that they came across. And we know that because of our modern society and our current food system, unfortunately, we have more diseases and disorders in our time than people have ever had in any other generation. We have more cancer cases, we have more autoimmune conditions, and people are just not well in general. And I believe it has a lot to do with, unfortunately, processed foods that we consume, too much sugar in our foods, not enough plants in our food, in our diets, and that can wreak havoc in our body. So the book that I picked up, it actually says that, herbalism has been around for over 5,000 years. So you compare that to our modern medical system, it just really doesn't compare. So, and Hippocrates actually accounted for some 400 herbs that have medicinal properties. When you are using herbs, the purpose of the herbs is to work synergistically with other lifestyle changes to rebuild the body, to put it back into a state of harmony. Well, one of the beauties of using herbal medicine is that it works in conjunction with what your body is already trying to do to heal itself. So it doesn't interfere with that process whatsoever. There are so many ways that you can use herbs that I found. I mean, everything from acne to diarrhea to boils. I mean, there are just so many different things that you can use herbs for, and it's so worth exploring. And again, it really is about knowing what your body needs, trying new things to figure out what's going to work for you. You have the option of going fresh all the way, of course, and there's some herbal shops that I'm sure you can check out in your town. But one of my go-to brands is the leading herbal supplement brand, which is Gaia Herbs. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a future video. And take care of yourself. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.